Hi guys, my name is Ricky and welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be going to discuss about how to buy an apartment here in Sweden. But before we'll proceed to our topic, I would like to inform you guys that all the information from this blog are from my own experience and not an official information from the bank or from any other government agencies. Buying an apartment abroad can be daunting, but not here in Sweden. Here in Sweden, it is easier and faster to buy an apartment, especially if we don't require higher standard. Higher standard in terms of location, the type of apartment, price, and many more. Apartments in Sweden are also good investment since the market value of the apartment here in Sweden increase every year. In addition to that, there is no hidden fees or extra fees here that can be appealing option instead of renting an apartment. But how to buy an apartment here in Sweden? That's a big problem. Oh, do you know why I'm here at my work, guys? Because now we will going to start to answer our question, how to buy an apartment here in Sweden. In buying an apartment here in Sweden, first, you need to have a permanent work and a monthly income. A permanent work and a monthly income is a primary requirements in buying an apartment because otherwise, how can you pay your bills, your loans, and your mortgage? In short, you can't live without these two unless the government will pay for you and you have a rich parents. Second, you need to have a money on the bank. You need to have a money on the bank for at least 15 to 20% of the total cost of your prospective apartment. 15 to 20% will cover your down payment plus your extra expenses in moving in. 15% down payment will be an assurance also for the bank in case you declared bankruptcy. In life, things can happen unexpectedly, so the bank is always 3 steps ahead on time to assure their money back. Third, you need to have a lånelöfte or a promise loan from the bank here in Sweden. A lånelöfte or a promise loan is very important because this will finance you in paying your remaining balance. The interest rate varies also depending on the bank, so I recommend that you should visit at least 2 to 4 banks so that you can bargain your interest rate. Your promised loan varies also depending on your monthly income. The higher monthly income you have, the higher promised loan you can get, and it takes 7 working days to process your application. Number 4. After you complied your first 3 requirements, it's time for you to find your new apartment here in Sweden. In Sweden, we have apps where you can find a for sale apartments, like for example, Hemnet.se. In the apps, you can find all the information about the apartment and the prices. If you are not comfortable dealing the apps, you can also visit a broker like for example, Woningen and Villen. 5. After deciding which apartment you are going to buy, it's time for you to book a time and a date for an actual viewing. In actual viewing, you can ask important questions like for example, the economy of the whole building association, status of the apartment, if it is in good condition or bad, check the refrigerator and the oven if it is working or not, because this is one of my mistakes before. Make sure that you check everything. Our best way is taking picture of the apartment for your references in doing your bidding. Best tips also are to ask someone who has a technical ideas about houses. This is all important so that you can avoid extra costs for renovation, inconvenient, and this can also affect the future market value of the apartments. 6. Biddings. After visiting the apartment, it's time for you to bid. As a buyer, you have the power to give a price value based on your actual evaluation. But before the biddings, it is very important that you have all the information regarding the market price value of the apartments. You can compare the market price value of the prospective apartment based on the final prices of the neighboring apartment on Hemnet.se. And you can also check the recent estimated market value of the apartment on
Hitta Ponk SE. This can be your secret weapon on winning the bidding.
The last but not the least, signing a contract and moving to your apartment. After winning on the bidding, it's time for you to pay your down payment and book a time to the Housing Association representative. The broker will going to help you to fix your schedule and everything that you be needed. Then the last part is paying the full payment and turnover of the keys. So, how to buy an apartment here in Sweden? Easy. First, you need to have a permanent work and a monthly income. Second, cash on the bank. At least you need to have 15 to 20% of the total cost of your prospective apartment. Third, Luni-Lufti or a promised loan from the bank here in Sweden. Fourth, personal research. And then the last part is buying and moving on your new apartment. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope this information can help you in buying your new apartment here in Sweden. So please share, like, and follow me on my Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.